Before we talk about the movie Uncharted, I think it's fair that I give you guys my useless nerd opinion on how I feel about the games. And to be honest, they are some of the best PlayStation exclusive games that I have ever played. 2 and 3 are bangers, like in their own rights, but for me, number 4, I'm just keeping it real, man, it's 10 out of 10, God tier. Like, that game is so good. And with that being said, let's talk about the movie, Uncharted. First of all, if you've played the games, pretty much any of them, then you know what is going to happen in this movie, pretty much to the dot, man. There's nothing new here. If you've played the games, then you know. However, if you have not played the games, basically, the main character, his name is Nathan Drake. He's played by Tom Holland. And he's basically a thief. And he teams up with Sully, who's played by Mark Wahlberg. And together, they go on an adventure to find some hidden gold. I will say sorry right now, because I know I'm going to be doing massive comparisons to the games. I'm probably going to say, just like the game, blah, 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 multiple times. So yeah, I apologise for that, but I'm keeping it real. Story-wise, compared to the games, it is a humongous drop-off. And to be honest, that's a no-brainer, man. The games are hours upon hours upon hours. They are so rich, so deep, so many like twists and turns. And again, like 3 and 4, the stories alone, they are so good. Even 2 is an absolute banger. And I kind of like put my expectation down in the story department for this movie, because at the end of the day, it's just under like 120 minutes. There's only so much they can do. They have to set up Nathan Drake, Sully, their relationship, plus all the other side characters, plus the backstory, and this new story, and like the DLs and the plot. It's a lot of stuff. Obviously, they're trying to cater for people who have not played the game, so I'm going to take my like game brain out of here for the story department. I gotta be fair, I've seen other movies do this kind of thing. You get it, man. 2 people kind of don't really like each other at the start. They team up, they go on an adventure. If it's diamonds, jewels, hidden gold, whatever it is, you've seen it. Don't get twisted though, this is not a bad story like driven movie. The story is okay for this movie. However, the star of this movie, and my personal favourite bit about the whole movie, if I'm being totally honest, Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, man, the dude is killing it. Also, my guy is ripped, mate. I'm talking chiseled, mate. I'm saying you can grate cheese, mate, on those abs. Jesus. By all seriousness, apart from he's genuinely that shredded in this movie, he's doing all his stunts, man. You can blatantly see he's there, he's doing it. Obviously, he has like flip training, or whatever you want to call it, free running, parkour, like training from being Spider-Man, but you could tell he goes for it in this movie. His stunts, fighting, he's doing it himself. I really appreciated it. The problem with casting someone who is not Nathan Drake as Nathan Drake is he ain't Nathan Drake. However, I'll be honest, I kind of like this version, man. Obviously, there are things that you cannot ever touch when it comes to the game Nathan Drake. He's the GOAT. He's forever gonna be the GOAT. But I did actually find myself enjoying what Tom was done. And I think Tom Holland's a great actor. Gotta be fair, what Tom does with this role, I kind of liked it. I kind of rolled with it, and I was definitely enjoying it. I definitely, like, was not hating it whatsoever, man. And a lot of people were saying, like, he don't look like Nathan Drake. He's too short. He's too young. He don't sound like him. He just ain't him. And I get it. You're gonna get those people for anything. I know people that don't like Tom Holland's Spider-Man because he don't act like Spider-Man. Whatever, man. But for a movie version, I was down, man. He sounds not all the time like Nathan Drake, but the stuff he's saying, you can tell he's trying his absolute best. He's obviously read a bunch of source material. Not read, played the games, you know what I mean, bro. I dug it. And on the flip side, you have Sully, played by Mark Wahlberg. Again, I really like Mark Wahlberg. He's trying his absolute best. When they're together, the things they're saying, it did genuinely remind me and give me the vibes of Drake and Sully when they're in the game, man. A lot of people think they're like phoning this in to get a paycheck. It's definitely 100% not that. They are both trying their absolute best. And for the majority, I'd say like 90%, there are some cheesy and hokey lines which did make me die a little bit inside. But for the majority, again, 90%, I really enjoyed it, man. As for the other characters, there are 2 important ones. I'm not going to spoil it. Go into the movie. I really like them. I don't want to spoil any of like the stuff revolving around them, but I did enjoy them. But now let's talk about the action, man. Again, play the games. The action is out of this world, bro. Some of the best like cinematic action that you will ever play through on any game. I'm not hyping it, genuinely. Again, especially 3 and 4, for me personally, again, I know 2 is so sick, but 3 and 4 are my favourites. 4 being my absolute favourite Uncharted game. They do a lot of it in here. You can tell they've taken things directly from the game, chucked it on the big screen, and for the majority, it's actually pretty good. It's definitely legions down, like, from the game. Like, if you've seen the trailers, which we'll talk about later, you know the whole plane scene. If you play the games, you know what part of the game and which game that is from. It's in the movie. It's definitely a step down, but if you go into this and you've never played Uncharted, you might be like, Jesus, yo. But for me, who've played all of them multiple times, they're definitely step downs. They're not bad. Please don't get it twisted. They're definitely not bad. They're just, again, unfortunately, not as good as the games. As for like everything else, I like the directing. The cinematography was really, really nice. They go to multiple locations, which I do appreciate because that's just like the games. Tom actually swears quite a lot. It's rated 12 in the UK. I don't know how they got away with him saying shit multiple times, but I was down for it, man. I like seeing it. I'm glad they like let him just flow with it. There's like 3 tiers of audience. Bear with me, please. I'll make sense of it. You got tier 1. You've never played the games, ever. You do not even know who Nathan Drake is. You might watch this and think, this is actually not quite a bad, like, adventure movie. There's nice stunts, nice, like, crazy stuff going on screen. All the characters are likable. You genuinely might like this way more than me. Then you got tier 2. You've played all the games, or at least like 3 and 4, let's just say. You know what's gonna happen. You, like, gonna think deep down, it's nothing like the games. It never will be. It never, to be honest, never was gonna be. You'll appreciate it for being its own thing. Just think of like a multiverse, yo, or something like that. This is its own version of Nathan Drake and this adventure. You'll think it's okay, nothing groundbreaking, and again, it's not going to touch the games. And then you've got tier 3, which I'm in. Sony, what are you doing? I'm getting mega deja vu, mate. I'm just thinking of Venom. Let there be carnage. I said in that review, what are you doing, Sony? You have shown. I'm just letting you guys know. I keep it transparent on the channel, yo. You guys are showing the best scenes in the trailer, mate. Like, there is no hiding it, bruv. You've done it with Venom 2. You've done it even worse here. Unfortunately, the 3rd tier of, like, audience member, you know what I mean, man. If you've seen the trailers and you've played the games, you're going to feel like me. Some massive, like, drop-off score-wise. I gotta be fair. I'm sitting in the goddamn cinema thinking, where's this scene? Because I've seen it in the trailer, I know it's coming, it ain't come up yet, and they're not like Disney, man. They don't like cut things out of the trailer, or show things in the trailer that aren't in the movie, sorry. They're not doing it. I know that, because I've seen Venom, and every scene that was good in Venom, which wasn't even that much, is in the trailer. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being fair, I'm sorry to say, the best bits are in the trailer, man. I'm really, really sorry, but it definitely hurt my score of this movie, but yeah, I'm gonna give Uncharted 6 nerds out of 10. Average movie. Dead average is 5 out of 10 for me. This was definitely better than average. It wasn't this great, amazing movie. However, I'll be fair, like, not gonna go out my way to watch this movie a second time, but if I'm with friends or family and they're like, yo, man, they haven't seen Uncharted, they want to put it on, blah, 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 I'm not gonna be like, nah, bro, allow it. I'll watch it and I'll probably feel exactly the same, but yeah. You've seen reviews and they're like, this is the worst movie ever, blah, 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 blah. I'm just saying, they are clickbaiting your ass, bro. They are trying to get likes, they're trying to get comments, they're trying to get engagement, they're trying to get dollars. This was definitely, by no stretch, a bad movie. I think majority of people, regardless of how you feel of Uncharted, the game franchise, if it's like your favourite game of all time, you probably find something in here that you liked, man. I was cool with it. I rolled with it. It's nothing groundbreaking, but you know what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate and love you all, and I'll see you in a bit.